In what ways has Reddit culture changed in the last 5 years? A lot more astroturfing these days. A lot more people arguing about gender identity and bathrooms and similar stuff. Reddit used to be a much more crazy wasteland, almost comparable to being a slightly more organized 4chan, but over the years it's really kind of just dumbed down and censored a lot of crap to become just another social media platform. For some reason all the pedo subs conglomerated into just one sub that pretends to be a political commentary and news sub but really is just a collection of pedos. Much more censorship. Less tolerance of different idea. More astroturfing. Younger user base. Basically Dig 2.0. Politics have taken over subreddits that weren't overtly political to begin with. And if you call out that it's not on topic with the sub, you get downvoted for it. Public freakout used to be one of my favorites before it got so political. Some things that get popular there aren't freakouts at all. People calmly talking to reporters. A politician saying something stupid. Even just political commercials. Those are not public freakouts. I want to see meth heads fighting in a Denny's. The extreme level of sanitization pushed by the admins and power mods. We've gone from, say whatever you want, and run your community how you want. It's the internet, to, we're sorry but we've removed your post for saying a bad word. The admins threatened to ban the whole sub if we didn't. Same as meme culture does. Something happens and people clown on it. Girls. I've joined. You're welcome cool. Any post title with a typo would be immediately downvoted to hell. Elon Musk isn't as popular as he used to be. Well, I just learned what astroturfing is today. Thanks Reddit. It's gone more woke and far left. Less variety of opinion, at least among the most upvoted comments. More commies. 5 years. Barely. I don't think Plebit has meaningfully changed since maybe 2016. A lot of questionable subs are banned. Memes wasn't unironically flooded with like incel anti-SJW shit. You know this site is archived. Right. TLDR. It's pretty much trivial to go look for yourself. The things that Reddit had deemed cringe 5 to 7 years ago because the main fanbase were the kids these days of the time are now beloved and seen as nostalgic. Because those same kids these days have now grown up to become the adults of today. And it will happen again in another 5 to 7 years' time. Hell, I'd argue we're already seeing it. We have our salsa snobs now. So we've got that going for us. Which is nice. Way too much moderation has killed some of my favorite communities. Female fashion advice is the first one that comes to mind. Used to be super active. Now look at the front page. It's mostly the auto mod threads. Another example. You used to be able to make a throwaway and post on any sub. Now if you want to post something on a throwaway you have to post somewhere like AskReddit and hope you'll get upvoted enough to get to post what you originally made the throwaway for. Lot more pedophilia. The ideal method to launch a new feature is to solicit frequent and early user input. The most crucial stage in this process is missing. Adopting the suggested input and having leadership with the determination and tenacity to change course when they see things isn't going as planned. I'd love a list of the top 10 policy and vision adjustments you've made as a consequence of user feedback since the redesign's alpha. Where did you err the most? And what did you learn from those mistakes? How does that assist the team in getting the makeover even more perfect before going live? Nothing. It's always been a toxic cesspit where ageism is okay but every other ism isn't, and if someone gets offended they report you. Like anyone gives a shit. Reddit is just group of shit cunts who think they are in the right regardless of whatever the topic and hide behind whatever crusade they think they are on. It's never been any different from any other social media outlet. Now insert predictable comments. Oddly specific. Edgelord etc. etc. It's a lot more about work and work culture these days. We've allowed post with grammar, spelling mistakes, even within the title, to reach the front page. Politicization of non-political things. Millennials no longer are the main user base. Reddit used to be a source of a lot more memes. Now it's more of a channel through which memes spread from their origin point to the broader internet.